Question: to what lengths would Mindy Lahiri go to make her fertility clinic a success? If you answered race up and try to attack Kris Jenner, you're right.
Your talent. Kris Jenner! Hi, my name is Mindy Lahiri. I started the Lahiri Fertility Clinic.
Again? How did she get in here?
Please. Your womb is a national treasure! If you could just tweet about my...
Mindy is all aflutter about her new fertility practice, and with the help of Morgan, her office is looking nice. She's even come up with a great way to advertise.
Ta-da! Okay. Sir, I'm obviously trying to unveil something. Could you please move? Thank you. Ta-da!
The only problem is, even with the fancy office and subway marketing campaign, she's still having a problem bringing a client into the office because, well, she's never actually done this to someone before. And let's face it, nobody wants to be the first one. She asks Danny to recommend her, and he tries, but the patient goes with a more established practice.
I think we should send all our referrals her way.
And Mindy is feeling sad, to which Danny offers to make her a salad. Hey Danny, kale solves nothing. Give this girl a cupcake. And while Mindy is working on her practice, Schulman and Associates are having their own issues with new Dr. Adrian. He's a bit prickly. What I basically mean is, he's rude and not really feeling the vibe of the support staff and other doctors. In fact, he won't even go along with the campaign to prevent nurse obesity. Turns out that the guy doesn't really have the awesome home life he's touted, and in fact is living in his car. Tamara, Nurse Beverly, and Morgan all feel terrible. They even give him the obese nurse funds they've raised. Mindy is just unsure of how to make her practice work, and then Morgan has a brilliant idea. He has a friend who's trying to get pregnant and can't. Except it's actually not a friend, it's family in the form of Cousin Lou. He starts doing his due diligence, and even begins to question whether using a newbie like Mindy is a good idea, at which point she has a brilliant plan. Tell them Danny had fertility issues and she got herself pregnant. Mindy, you don't tell lies to people who are mutual friends of you and your partner. That never works out. You only tell lies like that to people who are strangers. Sadly, she hadn't heard my advice, and Danny finds out that his manhood has been put into question in order for Mindy to snag Cousin Lou as a client. Danny is not too pleased and tells everyone about their unplanned pregnancy. It was the same lame tale you always hear about unplanned pregnancies. It was a drunken night, they were out on Broadway under the Lion King sign, and then just things happened. But now it's time for my favorite one-liners from this episode. Two of my favorite lines are when they're on the subway and she's going to reveal her fancy ad.
I cancelled cardio ballet for this.
But why are her eyes blue?
Tamara, I have told you a million times, my eyes photograph blue.
Mindy is lamenting her failing business with handyman Morgan, and she says, "What's become of me? My modeling days are over." At the end of the episode, Mindy decides it's time to move in with Danny and let Dr. Adrian live in her old place for free. Because that's what friends do. But I'm confused. I thought Mindy was already living with Danny. Did anybody else think that?